and welcome to a very special video, everybody. Here we go with the Heresy again. So we just had a little bit of viral marketing over the weekend with the whole Heresy. Now we have the second step where, technically it's the third step, where the first steps you have Valric talk about a box rumor, air quote, like he's not part of marketing in an unofficial capacity. Then you have the whole denial, and then you have the, no, that someone put an image out on the internet. Oh gosh. So let's talk about the box. Since I have a bit of honey whiskey in me, and I'm just annoyed with this whole thing. So, quick, what's my opinion of the box? It's the most unneeded box possible. I don't know who it's marketed towards, but that's not the point, as my cat yells at me. No. So, let's go down the line. So, we got Saturnine Dreadnought. It looks nice. I like the design. Do we need another Dreadnought that's on the Contemptor level? No. Do we need another Shooty Dreadnought? No. Where's there a bunch of other units that we could have had instead of that? Yes. Did we get any of them? No. So, we got Saturnine Terminators. I don't mind the designs, but I would again say, do we need them? Probably not. They're a unit of 3. GW seems to have a gigantic fetish for units of 3 now. Don't understand why. But again, could we have not had the Cataphracti or the Tartaros, which I'm going to always say the name wrong, just that's how it is, upscaled? Yeah, we could have had that. Moving from there, we have the Saturnine Praetor. Is he the size of Vulcan? Like, he's been hit with the Bedazzler. Here's the thing with this armor, I just don't understand the need to put a bunch of tack on it. Like the star, the Iron Halo looks absolutely ridiculous. There's better ways that they could have handled this, and I'm not even gonna get on the hammer. The hammer is just, it's massive. He looks like you could have just put him as, here's the plastic Vulcan. I don't know. It's absolutely huge is all I'm going to say. It's a little bit more tacked up than I really want. It's a little too 40k if you get my gist. Going from there, we don't have a really good image of the Utter Praetor, but I think he's going to be, oh god, some kind of tech style marine. I forget what the Praetor level tech guys are. I'm completely just dropping that. From what I could tell, it looks alright. A little bit less chunky than the Praetors from the original the Age of Darkness box. And we're getting Mark II. Okay, cool. Mark II is cool, but it's the same damn poses. They're not even hiding it. They're not even like flipping the poses. They're using the same pose in the CAD designer and just changing out the outward appearance. And it's like, come on, guys. You could change them a little bit. Just a tad. Give a little bit of alterations. But whatever. I mean, it's nice to see Mark II. I like Mark II. It's not close to the original versions of Mark II, so and then we get some kind of turret. I'm gonna be that guy, and you let me know if you disagree. I hate the turret style items that they have in the various games. Now, that's not to say I don't like the tarantula for what it is. I just don't like that one tech servo gun from 40k. I don't like that style of placement. I don't really like the one on the back of this box, if that's what it is. Originally, I wasn't quite sure what it was, and some kind of auto cannon turret. I don't know. It's not very good images I've seen, but overall, this box exists, and the vast majority of it feels like stuff that would come out after you've already done core units, and we could list all those units like Outriders and Recon Marines and Breachers and on and on and on and on. And yeah, we could do that, and we could say this is pointless. I don't know who it's meant to sell. I would have thought it would just been better to skip the whole viral marketing thing. Do a preview where you show off the Mark II, and then you do articles that just talk about, hey, these are some of the things that we're going to be touching up in the next rules. So we don't know a whole lot about what's going on, but is anyone excited? I mean, outside of new models excited. I mean, is this the box anybody was really hoping for? Or is this a box meant to go after all the people making STLs of Saturtine armor? Because GW didn't make it, so they're like, well, we can make this, and it's fine. And now it's just an excuse for them to go and shut all of those STLs down. Is that what it really is about? Because that's what it kind of comes across as. Because I'm going, again, outside of Mark II, the Mark IIs, I don't see where there was just an outcry for Saturtine armor or a need when there is all of this other stuff in the game that you could have done. Hell, I would have preferred, and this is just my little offset, well, before I finish out the video, is if they went and they did a Heresy orcs. They made a set of Heresy orcs on one side and a set of lunar wolves from the Great Crusade era, and that's how they introduced the Mark IIs. And then you could introduce like some of the Xenos and go, look guys, we're opening up Horus Heresy to be able to be played with these different Xenos, and we're going to be adding more in the future. I think that would have been more, for one, variety. Two, to introduce things in a logical sense, and you could have saved Saturtine stuff for a later box. Maybe something themed around the Scouring, when the Salamanders were just trying to pull out whatever experimental stuff from the Heresy that they developed. And I don't know. I'm just throwing things around. I still think that a box like that would have gone a lot further than this. That just feels like they're going, we just don't want to give you those core things. And I just don't understand why. More and more, I'm just thinking that these boxes are designed on the whims of the designer as opposed to the desires of the people actually purchasing the product. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm interested in hearing your opinions. Have a wonderful day, and holy cow, bye-bye.